going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renzo, and today we have another special video for you guys, I should call it. I was about to say tutorial, but this one is all about tactics. Răzvan Puiu, our Romanian legend, our capre for the Romanians between us. But he's gonna show us his 4-1-2-1-2 narrow custom tactics. And guys, check out the description if you want to become as good as Răzvan and maybe snatch up a little coaching session from us. But anyway, like always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So as always, we're starting off with the custom tactics and the team. This team, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like, it's just crazy. Răzvan always had a great team, but especially during team of the season, he's been getting top 100 left, right, and center. Well, anyway, here are his tactics. Press off the possession loss, fast build up, and it's pretty narrow. I just want to skip by it pretty quickly, but because you can just take away whatever he has, freeze the frames. But the most interesting is that he has like almost everything on getting behind, stay forward. Like I said before, in the narrow formations, you always want to have that cam on stay forward because he glitches, and that was just me messing up with my mic. But you guys should be able, or with my camera, I should say. You guys should be able to still follow what's happening. And the difference between 4-3-1-2 and 4-1-2-1-2 is that the center mids, the left and right center mid, they are a little bit more wide in game, which allows for a lot more dynamic going forward and also defensively. Overlap on the fullbacks, and that makes it a pretty basic of a narrow formation. But Răzvan has a little special for you guys because he was as kind to show you guys all of his tactics. So like I said again, just quickly freeze the frame if you feel like, okay, this is interesting, and just press pause on the YouTube video and you can easily take away all of these instructions. And then I'm just gonna let this clip play and I'll be back with the gameplay. So first of all, the strengths of the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. It's not the wide one with the right and left mid, but there is just so much opportunity in this formation to absolutely counter your opponent to death. It is literally incredible how much of space you have once you retrieve the ball in your own half. Because look at this. This R9 is just totally in space, and like we can play him in. And then look at the two other strikers. Like, I think R9 is playing cam at this point. But the left striker, like, he has to, the opponent has to commit with that center back that we've kind of put the arrow to, and you're just through. And Răzvan obviously was using the player lock there, very nice, which definitely is a weapon. And if you don't know how to do it, then check out our tutorial that is on our channel as well. But this as well, it's just the variety of the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation that has a little bit more width than the 4-3-1-2, for example. Obviously the fullbacks are overlapping, which allows us to here create some more space, because in the middle there isn't any space yet. But look what happens. Like, once we play from the wing down to the inside back to our midfielder, look how many options we have. We have R9 that is like in a dangerous area. We have CR7 that is making a dangerous run. And we also have Pele in front of the ball, in which the opponent has to start making defensive choices, which is going to be awkward for him to defend. And yeah, this is against one of our own pros, even Oliver Roberts. And he's not doing anything like bad or something, but it's just not working out, and he can't defend it. And the same goes for here. Like, you can't just not defend these through balls. It's just too difficult to actually defend. And here as well, Pele just running forward, which is actually a weapon right here, because he has Pele as a right center mid, and that is something that you want to do as well in this 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. You want to have right center or right center mids or left center mids as pretty pacey and also good going forward, because like you can see here, this RCM is pretty far pushed up, and it allows us to actually score from a counter kick with our, or a counter attack with our right center mid, not even our strikers. So and yeah, I kind of stated it before in the clip with Davies, the overlapping fullbacks are just it's such a pain to defend. And why is that? Because the left and right mids in maybe 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2, the right outside cams, they don't really track back these runs very well, and you can only control one player as a defending team. So this guy was pressing the ball holder, and he can't get there in time to even cover the run of Carlos Alberto. And again, a player lock cross to CR7. Like I said, we have a tutorial up for that. Here again, player lock, but it's just the combination play from down the wing back to the inside, waiting for space, because Răzvan right here, he notices it's going to be tough to reach the middle, but there is actually maybe 4 players in there in space, so it's going to be very hard for the opponent to defend once we get there, because it's all going to be one-on-one situations, and it just takes one little mistake there with Vieira to get through. But this now all sounds like there's no weakness to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. You're gonna win all your games with this. Nah, certainly not. Because this attacking formation, or this formation is really attacking, I should actually say. And it also allows you to get countered quickly, easily. Because what we do to our opponents, they can do to us as well. And this is a classic example of your fullbacks being overlapping, and if you make one mistake in possession when they are all overlapping, there's just such a huge gap. And even in this case, like you can see 2 midfielders from the opponent are even like getting in front already, and the radar is a little blurry right now because he has it on fade, but there's actually a lot of space on the strikers as well. It's a 3-on-3 situation, and pretty much like we ended the last clips with on the strengths, it just takes one mistake of stepping out too early, and it's already done. So that is a real weakness to this formation, and it also is because you can get dragged into a rushy play style, and quick fast build up like the tactic is good in this case. But right here we have 4 men in front of the ball, and this kind of makes you feel like, okay, I got so much space and there's so many people that you might rush a through ball right here to Davies, what Răzvan does, why he should have probably played it back to Gullit. And that is definitely a weakness of this formation, that you can just get dragged into rushy offensive play, which can end up sloppy, and because the counter-attacking is so vulnerable, or being counter-attacked as well, that you might just end up conceding too many goals in this formation instead of scoring them. Like I said, this is a very attacking formation, so once your attacks are going well, you can score easily, but it's also a lot of risk of conceding goals. And even here, like I said before, the right center mid is Pele in this case, but Pele is now letting us down on the defensive end, because Vieira would have probably intercepted this pass, right? And that is the risk of this formation, that you just have to be scoring your own goals and your own chances to make this work. Because like you can see here, this is an incredible miss from CR7. And look how quick this game just goes. Like this is a classic game of 4-1-2-1-2 being mirrored as well by our own player Oliver Roberts. Right here, it just takes one little bounce and we're all out of position, and it's just 2 guys going against 2 guys, and even a little assisted through ball, and Oliver misses the chance as well. But this just shows you how dangerous this formation also can be if you're playing it. It's not like Răzvan is just scoring goals left, right, and center without any trouble or anything like that, because there is just so much opportunity to get counter-attacked and concede goals anyway. Like you can see here with Davies, he overcommits, and there's just going to be so much space in behind that he can't recover in time. And that is kind of the thing that is a weakness of the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. My name is Renzo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.